Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another video. This one is going to be the September, October, and November fall Bookopoly. I guess TBR. It's more of a hopefuls because sometimes I don't complete it because it's unrealistic. So, I first want to go over a little bit of how my summer has gone because I'm actually going to do a wrap up of my summer reading and I'm really excited about that. But for the Bookopoly side of things, I actually stayed pretty on track for the books that I was supposed to read, but also like the picks that I got. I did end up choosing other books for them in the moment because I am very much a mood reader. I've pretty much just decided that I need to embrace my mood reading for what it is and just stop trying to give myself set TBRs because it's not working. So, I did end up reading the Silmarillion by J.R.R. Tolkien. I also read the new Stay Alive book by Audrey Francis Plante, which I'm covering because what I'm looking at, I was supposed to do Camp Zero, and I definitely chose Stay Alive as a dystopian, but I also chose it as my 5-star prediction instead of A Flicker in the Dark because it was a 5-star prediction and it was 5 stars. It was amazing. I loved it. Fantastic. I don't rate my books like that, so it's not really something that I go into a book being like, this is going to be a 5-star, but I do have 5-star prediction, so that's kind of why. So then, most recent purchase, I did kind of read one that I most recently purchased, which was The Office BFFs, Tales of the Office from Two Best Friends Who Were There. It's by Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsey, and it's phenomenal. I loved it. We finished it on audio, and it was really fantastic because we also really love their podcast. So that was fantastic. A mystery or thriller. So here's the dilemma. I'm looking at my Goodreads. So I did read The Queen's Gambit, and I'm going to consider that a mystery thriller because they consider it a thriller. I don't know who makes the rules, guys. To me, it's not a thriller, but of course, I don't make the rules. The genre says thriller. We're going to go with that. So I did end up reading a family read, which I did read The Rose Code. It was phenomenal. A mood read, I read Silmarillion. I read Stay Alive, which I'm considering as the 5-star prediction as well. So that's those two. It also could kind of count for most recent purchase because I'm still waiting for Fourth Wing. I will unbox the bookish box from June that I purchased for myself for my birthday when it arrives, but it is going on to the end of August and it's still not here, and I'm worried because I have to move in October. But nonetheless, we're not stressing about it. Fourth Wing will come when it is ready for me to be reading it, but I will be, I'm just really proud of myself for reading everything kind of from the Bookopoly from last time, so that's awesome. I don't have like a punish or reward system in place for this game specifically, but maybe we'll only do like 4 rolls to be nice to myself because I have to move in the next 3 months for this process. So let's get into the rolls because I am so excited to do this video for you guys because the summer went so well. And I am soft speaking in this video. I can't remember if I do whispers and soft speaking kind of interchangeably. People get kind of upset about that, so I went with soft speaking, and I hope that's okay. So, roll number 1 is going to be a 5 and a 7, which is going to make math, you guys, 12. We got a 12. And I'm really into using this little turtle, so we're going to use that guy. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And we got Hi-Fi, which is a historical fiction. Oh, I have a lot of options for this. So I actually have a lot of options for this, but I think I'm gonna try and read Circe again because I DNF'd this. It was a soft DNF, very, very soft, because I just wasn't into reading a historical fiction like Greek mythology at that time because I was constantly reading fantasies. And I was just going through this phase of like, it's too much. I need another fantasy. You're going to hear my dog because she decided to come in here and hang out. So might hear some dog sound. But I am going to try Circe again. I was really enjoying it. So if I actually like buckle down and dive in, I think I'm going to love it. So we're going to try again. I promise. I'm going to love it. Okay. I'm going to put her off to the side and we're going to do roll number 2. And we got a 16 and a 3. So 19. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh, I'm so far. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I get thrown into the not comfort zone. Oh no. So, if you've played Monopoly before, my uncomfy zone is the jail, is the go to jail. So I have over here is my not comfy, and I'm gonna have to pick something that I'm very uncomfortable with. This is horrible. A moment. So this is gonna not work very well if I land on another romance spot, but I'm gonna pick the love hypothesis. Now, hear me out. I am not an avid romance reader, so this book actually terrifies me, and it's why it's been sitting here since February. So I'm gonna put this as my uncomfortable book, and if I do land on a romance spot, this is not gonna be able to count, and that is my uncomfortable. Thank you. I can't mix and match with the uncomfortable spot. I made that this has to be in one like category then. so I can't mix this with other stuff. If I do end up picking like the genre or whatever, I still have to pick another book. And this is uncomfortable. So, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it. It's very like sciencey based, and if I do like this, there are 2 other books that I can pick, so I'm kind of excited about that, but I really hope I do enjoy it. I'm so terrified of contemporary romance, and I don't think that there's anything in here that I put a sticky. Okay, good. Oh, and it's the fake dating trope. Oh boy, I'm terrified. I'm so uncomfortable. So now that I'm stuck in this not comfortable zone, I have to roll again. You don't have to roll doubles. It's not any of that. I just have to go all the way back here. So, which isn't entirely a bad thing. Okay, so that is a lot. I did end up rolling doubles, which is kind of cool, to be honest. But that is 24, so we're gonna go. We already know that this is 19 from here, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 20. So that's already 20 spots. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am now in my comfort zone. So we landed on fantasy, and I already know what I'm gonna pick for this one. So I unfortunately didn't get to read this one in August when it came out, so I'm very, very happy to put this onto my fall TBR, and it is Bring Me Your Midnight by Rachel Griffin. Rachel Griffin is one of my favorite authors of all time. She is a phenomenal, like, YA fantasy romance, witchy romance kind of writer. I love it so much. There's a gorgeous map in the front of this book. There's some gorgeous artwork on the book itself. Just absolute. Oh, my books are falling on my card. So this one is like witchy fantasy romance. I'm very happy to put this on my TBR. It will be getting read as soon as I'm done my other books, so it's great that it's going on here and I don't have to stress about reading it in August, because August is almost over. So that is book number 3. Wow, there's a lot of loud people outside today. So this is the 4th and final roll for fall Bookopoly, and we've got, I always get these mixed up, but that is a 6 because the dot is here. Okay, you can't see that at all. Right there. And this is a 5. So we got 11. So let's go around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh boy. I need a moment. So we landed on Real World. And you guys, this is one of my least favorite spots on the board. I am terrified of a lot of these. I was really hoping to land on horror or audiobook or the cards. We haven't even used the cards in so long. So I read to get out of reality. Normally, for this type of pick for like real world, I would pick a contemporary. But unfortunately, I can't use my uncomfortable book, which is a contemporary romance. So, I need a moment. So, that took me a lot longer than I wanted it to. But I think I'm gonna get away with this one. This is Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell. So, it is based in the real world as a thriller, and it has a lot of real life stuff. References to, being a psychologist and going to school, and it kind of did like a little flip through to kind of see. So I think I'm going to be able to put this as the real world one. And that makes me happy because I was trying to get some spooky stuff on here. So I got one witchy and one thriller. That seems reasonable. So these are the 4 books that we picked for the fall Bookopoly. I'm kind of okay with this. That's not a bad TBR. I want to read this. I want to read this. This one I have to read. So I'm being forced, kind of. And then this one I do want to finish because it was getting good. I just wasn't into reading a historical fiction at that time. So that's pretty cool. So in addition to the fall Bookopoly TBR, I will be posting a like more spooky TBR closer to the beginning of October, with some add-ons, obviously, because this Lisa Jewell's going to be on there. But I have some more that I'd like to add in. So, this is going to be the kind of the TBR that I'm going to have for 3 months. I might not read as much as I want to in kind of into September and October, just with moving. So I guess we will see how it goes. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Let me know which one of these 4 books you're most excited for me to read, because I am terrified, except for the Rachel Griffin one. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.